Alright, what is up everybody? Today we're going to be doing another attempt of the fatigue challenge. It's going to be slightly different to the previous one. The previous one was the most used unit gets swapped out permanently and you can never go back and use that unit again. This time we're going to do swap the two most used units out, but after 2 matches you can bring that unit back in. So yeah, we're going to start with an Inferno deck. Inferno deck gives us the ability to beat almost everything. And I'm going to play Wheels and Militants because I expect one of these units to have to go. And I want to have the other one still available afterwards. So that we don't... Because if we lose Fanatic, if we lose Rifles, we can go Fanatics. If we lose Wheels, we can go pretty much anything because we still have Riflemen. Alright, let's give this a go. How much to sponsor a crate one when you have to give a dance after each win and you have to attempt to win? I don't really like dancing that much, so probably like $100. That's the point at which I think I can't say no anymore. Depends how big a dance, Ganker. Are we talking like a Jenga dance or like a Nukin dance?
3, 2, 1.
What if the dance is flossing? If the dance is flossing, then 10 grand.
Harvester ready.
Alright, so we're gonna go Wheels then half. If this opponent has Pitbull, which seems very likely given they opened Dogs, then we're going to be in trouble in the early game, because our deck does not do well against Pitbull until it gets Inferno out, and even then it's not great. Pitbull's just kind of a problem for the deck. So he's actually just gone straight into Missiles, which is unusual. Let's say he's going to defend his Harvester as well, which we are not attacking. Right. Kill that dog off. Let's go straight into Rifles now. He has, wow, triple missile. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna make some Rifles here. He's gonna let us have first missile. Alright then. I will accept. I accept first missile, so. I only want to try and get Infernos out. Ooh, nice MLRS. That makes Inferno good. Slingshots. I'm going to boost the Inferno and just kill the Sling. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Wow. The least successful slingshots of all time.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So we had 2 Wheels, 2 Rifles, and 2 Bikes. So we've swapped out Bikes for Buggies and Wheels, and Rifles for Fanatics. We're pretty close to a standard Fanatic Inferno deck now. We're probably going to have to swap Wheels out next game though, and we can't play Militants until the game after this. So we actually need to be careful not to make too many Wheels. We can always open Buggy, that's not completely insane. If we do end up with no 10 cost unit. Oh, these Grens are going to have a bad time. He's boosted them and they're not even shooting the Wheels. Oof. I'm just going to chill here, I don't want to make another unit until I see what's coming next, because we already have... Right, we'll get a Buggy just to control this pad, but we don't really look like we need anything here. So I could be cheeky and try and engineer it a little bit. I could just make like a bunch of Buggies, so that Buggy is my most played unit. Because I don't really want to play Buggy next game. Although I guess actually, if I can't play Bikes, then I need Buggy. So maybe that's a terrible idea.
Take 2 missiles and call me in the morning.
Yeah, I should probably ensure that I don't swap out the Buggy.
Unit offline.
Alright, Phantom got that work done pretty easily. Here comes another Razorback straight into my Phantom.
Unit ready.
Another Razorback. See you later. Alright, well that was quite straightforward.
Objective complete. 3, 2,
Okay, so we swapped out the Fanatics for Flamers, and we swapped out the Wheels for Scorpion. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Laser Opening, which I don't really like doing that much, but it's that or Buggy Opening, and I think with the Flamers it's okay to go Laser Opening. It's kind of bad. But because we have Buggy, we don't get locked into having to go double Flamer against double Militant, which is normally the thing that punishes you the most with opening Flamers against a Barracks opening. Wow, he just goes straight into Buggy. Insane. And he mismicroed it horribly. I'm sorry, dude. That is not what you wanted to do. So yeah, we don't want to fight these Buggies with lasers, so we're just going to go straight into a Scorpion.
unit offline.
Get this back here. I want to stall the missile because we're playing Inferno.
Scorpion ready to hunt. Sting in the Scorpion ready.
Pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive.
Kill them all. Kill them all. Scorpion ready to hunt.
Unit ready.
We will not yield. Lasers, Scorpion, we will not yield.
Alright then. Let's go for his Harvester. Flames and Tank is pretty good against Harvester. We should probably try and go Inferno here instead of another Scorpion. That was likely a misplay.
Scorpion, Scorpion tank reporting. Scorpion ready to hunt. Lasers will glory to God.
Building online.
Alright, as soon as we get Pop Cap, we'll go Inferno.
Unit offline.
Scorpion tank on the move, blowing them apart.
Unit offline.
Scorpion, take Scorpion ready.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Just gonna spam Infernos.
Things up in flames. Scorpion movement, napalm tanks at full. Moving napalm, Inferno bomber reporting.
Alright. GG. GG, I guess. Inferno too strong.
Warhead launched. Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2,
Okay, so we have swapped Inferno into Shade, and the Flamers have swapped back into Militants, which have had 2 games out now. I think, yeah, because we played Fanatics then Flames. We could have gone Bikes, we could have just like continued to do variations on Inferno deck, but I thought that might be a little uninteresting. And Inferno was the most used unit at 3 copies, so it made sense to swap the Inferno out.
unit ready.
So this guy, I don't know what he's doing.
Militia, let's go. Scudder ready. Unbelievers will suffer.
Just gonna ignore that one jump jet for now.
Let's try to kill the unbelievers. Unit offline. Copy. We're ready to
Second half, short.
What's for the Brotherhood? Warning. Our base is under attack. Brothers, move out.
Yup. And then Talon, makes sense.
Unit ready. Destroy the GDI. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit offline.
Just gonna make a Phantom here.
Online.
Delivering disruption from a
Ready to go. Let's go. With me, let's
Yeah, I was expecting an Orca for the Buggy.
Phantom awaiting target.
unit offline.
Missiles on the move.
Militia forecast. Unit ready.
Cool.
Attack
That Buggy was supposed to be lasers, but whatever.
Phantom ready.
I suspect we'll see some tech units soon.
Phantom awaiting EMP.
Yeah, there's a Wolverine. I'm gonna block it a bit with this Buggy.
Unit ready.
Oh, I have Shade. I should have gone Shade instead of Scorpion. Oh well, whatever. Let's block these Wolverines until the game ends. Alright, good job, Wolverines. Good job, my dudes.
You are victorious. 3, 2,
Alright, so we lost the militant and the buggy, and we've replaced them with wheel and chem warrior. So the deck is a little wonky now. Starting to get to the point where the deck becomes wonky. We've now got this random wheel scorpion tank as our 2 war factory units. And our next anti-infantry is chems at 60. I'm actually going to make a 3rd wheel here, because it's going to take so long to get to the chems. I think we want to stall the missile a little bit as well. Guarantee we can get to chems, although it looks like he's not interested in spamming missiles. Alright, so we've got tanks here. Yo, kill my wheel, bro. Thanks. This is the downside of having chems as your additional unit. You get into these spots where laser comes out and you need chem and it costs 1,000,000 Tiberium and you can't get it quickly. Alright, cool. Tank did a lot of work there. But we don't have Jade for our chem warriors, so we can't go and blow up his base. Although I guess I could have changed commander. There's no... I don't know what the rules are about changing commander. I don't know if it's like I just never change commander or I can change commander as much as I want. I'm gonna get another chem here. Until he goes air, chems and tank beats pretty much everything. Kind of waiting to see what he does next. It kind of seems like the game is over. Yeah, there's a flame tank, but the game is over. Alright, cool. Flame tank right on time.
objective complete.
Yeah, good game, Jim. Alright, so we had to cut wheels and chems. So I put flames back in so that we can open laser and have flames. And then I put venom in because we need another anti-infantry unit. We can't just have flamers, and we're not allowed to play. We're not allowed to play rifles, buggy, or wheel. So it basically had to be an air tower unit. I didn't want to play cat ship because I don't have bikes in the deck. I have Scorpion in my war factory instead, and therefore I'm gonna need to go Phantom as my anti-air, which means I need less expensive anti-infantry air unit. So that's why I ended up on Venom. Alright, so that went okay. Still no unit from here. I think he went double harvester given how late his first rifleman showed up. I don't really want to chase. I don't want to chase this rifle around the whole map. I just want to fire the missile. Phantom? That's not good. That is not good. I don't think this Flamer can kill him in time. Go, 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 go! Ah, yes! GG! Let's go, Flamer! Great job. Oh dear. That is the worst thing we could possibly see. Yeah, that's GG. We lose the missile now for sure. Wait, why did he move off the pad? It looks like we're against Triple Nod Air, which is a horrible, horrible matchup for us. Triple Nod Air is just a horrible matchup for Nod always. We only have Phantom. I might go double halve just so I can make more Phantoms. I think I'm going to do that. It's an unusual play, but the Nod Air mirrors just come down to who makes more Phantoms most of the time. So by going double halve, I just allow myself to get more Phantoms out. And I have nothing else to support my Phantom. Like, I only have lasers that shoot up apart from Phantom. So I think the double halve makes sense. Oh, Rockworm? I'm super dead. Yeah, it's like the Alicia Rockworm deck. Am I dead? I do have shades. Maybe I'm not dead. I think I'm dead though. Yeah, I'm probably pretty dead here. The plan of having more Tiberium is not going to work if he farms my harvesters for the entire game. Which is what's going to happen now. It's unfortunate that we're playing Nod against this deck, because it's just so hard to win with Nod against this deck. Alright, so we do take a missile, but of course our opponent has infinite money now. They just killed like 3 harvesters.
Unit offline.
And just shoot the Phantom. Nice. That's actually a really big deal.
Unit ready.
Yeah, he's just making loads of Phantoms.
Unit offline.
I almost killed that first Phantom with just lasers. It's actually going pretty well, honestly. Mostly because this one Phantom has killed so many Phantoms now. Like, my one Phantom has killed so many Phantoms.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Am I actually gonna win? That'd be insane.
Missile cancel.
So close. Well, that was a misplay. That was a huge misplay. I think I might have just thrown it. Oh! Go, 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 Phantom, reload!
Unit ready.
Oh, I did it! I actually did it! Oh my god, GG! GG! I can't believe I won that game. I have no idea what unit I made the most there. Probably Phantoms. Oh man, that was insane. Alright, so we had to swap out Laser, so we swapped that for Scavenger, and then we had to swap out Phantom or Shade, and I chose to swap Phantom to Stealth Tank. Our deck has like no good opening unit now. I think we have to open Scavengers, which is horrible. And we're gonna have to hope that he opens Wheels. He's opened Lasers. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's fine. Now we can go Flames. We're probably gonna have a Flame Mirror as well. Oh, there's Militants. That's very surprising to see. I don't know why he'd open Laser if he had the Militants. Alright, so our Flamers are going to kill the Militants easily, and we're going to get 10 tib out of it, which is really nice. We really, really want to farm Tiberium with this initial Scavenger we made. Nice, nice. 20. 30. Alright, so the Scavenger has actually paid itself back now. Didn't manage to get that 10 there, but we've got 10 from pretty much every other unit that's died. Now when my Flamers die, I'm going to get 10 as well. Wow, I'm rich. I am insanely rich. I didn't even realize how much money I had. The Scavengers have made so much money this game. And this is why Scavengers are not allowed to be a good unit, basically. Because if they're a good combat unit and you can farm Tiberium, they're just so insane. Alright, cool. So we want to make, not to try and cheese it or anything, but we want to make a lot of Flamers this game. Because we really need to swap Flamers into a 10 cost unit to make our deck playable again.
Unit offline.
We could also make a lot of Venoms. Swapping the Venom would be okay as well. Flame tank? Oh my god. Why is there a flame tank? Oh. Didn't mean for my stealth tank to fire there. Alright, I think we got it. Another flame tank. Too late, my dude.
victorious.
Whew.
3, 2,
Alright, so we have swapped flamers for rifles, and we have swapped scorpion for chem buggy. Our deck is a little weird now, because we have like three anti-infantry units, one in each building. But I think we'll be okay. Our biggest issue is air. Our anti-air is scavenger and stealth tank, which is a bit weak. So we get to open rifles now, which is nice, and we got these scavengers. We can try and make some cash off those. We actually kind of need to make cash off of them because they're so expensive. Alright, so we got 10 there. We're gonna get 20 off this dog, I think. That'd be sweet. Nice, we did get 20 off the dog. We need to tech switch here. I'm gonna go Venom. Send it over here. I'm gonna go Shade as well for these dogs. Oh, the Shade EMPs the dogs. That's pretty funny. So, Shade plus Venom is actually a better combo against Pitbull than Shade plus Catship, because the Venom does damage to the Pitbull quicker than a Catship does. See how it like instantly kills it pretty much? So yeah, that's actually a slightly better combo against Pitbulls. We want to go stealth tank, I guess. Or we could just make some more scavengers. Quite like to make some more money off these scavengers, honestly. And I guess we should make a stank. Be greedy not to. How did I get 10 off that? That wasn't even remotely close. Game? Alright, let's get a chem buggy. So much money. So much cash. Scavengers, when you get money from them, are just so insane. This is why when they were released and they had like good stats, they were just ridiculous.
mission accomplished.
Okay, so we've cut the scavenger and the venom, but we can play laser again, so that's back in, and we swapped the venom into bikes. So our deck is pretty. It's okay. It's not great, but it's decent. We've got chemical buggy laser, which is a great combo.
Unit ready. Let's go.
A little bit of a rifle mirror at the start here. He did walk into my guy, so we should win this fight. Cap on this gun shit. Guess we're going bikes because we can't afford a stealth tank yet. Gotta block this guy from getting in as well. And we gotta dodge the cloud. Right, nice. So we win the top fight and then bike spam should get us there. Ooh. Guess we'll chuggy. We can't really chuggy laser against cat ships in the long run because the cat ship can beat the lasers without dying to the chemical buggy. So we're gonna just roam around with some chuggies and bikes for now. I'm making a lot of bikes though. It might be too many bikes. Might need to make some lasers. Although I guess cutting lasers would be worse than cutting bikes. It's kind of rough whatever happens, to be honest. Cutting bikes is gonna be a bad plan.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Gonna keep doing Chuggy Laser for now. Looks like Chuggy Laser's gonna cover it. I think we're gonna have to cut lasers though. Ah, and we can't play scavengers either. We've misplayed here. We've misplayed savagely. This next game is gonna be tough.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we had to cut the militants and the bikes. We've gone with flamers and what was the other one? Oh, phantom, yeah, because I need another anti-air unit. So we're gonna have to open lasers, and we're probably gonna play like we have phantom and stealth tank, which is pretty wild. We're probably gonna play like laser chuggy is gonna be our game plan.
Laser squad, power and precision. As he disarmed lasers charged. Laser squad.
Don't want to charge the missile. We want to get to 100 Tiberium so that we can make our chuggy. He might also have chuggy, in which case we'll go shade. But that's it. Alright, that's cool. We'll go chuggy then.
Your command. As he laser squad. Laser squad. Your command. Laser squad. Is
Unit ready.
Pretty much just gonna make lasers and laser and chemical bugging.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Pause.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
So yeah, we're gonna look to play basically laser chuggy as much as we can.
Unit ready.
move for the Brotherhood.
Yeah, it has a stealth tank. I'll look to get shade here as well.
For the
Unit ready.
lasers keep hurts, doesn't it? Rolling
Banshee. It's probably not gonna help against the lasers.
awaiting your soul.
Yeah, chuggy is a ridiculous unit, man. Chuggy's a real dumb unit. Alright, I think that was it. I think we 10-0'd the fatigue challenge. There's, you know, new styles fatigue challenge, slightly different to the old one. Definitely ended up with a pretty wonky deck a few times. We might need to tweak this one because I think 2 games of not playing the unit is not enough. I think it was reasonably easy to make a playable deck each time, if you can bring back units from the past. There were certain units that obviously we used multiple times, like we used Rifleman. We brought Rifleman back like twice. We played Flamers multiple times. We played Fanatics multiple times. That last one we would have had to swap lasers and chuggy, which makes sense because that's all we really built was lasers and chuggy. Just for fun, let me have a look at my deck and see what I would have played. I don't know if we would have been allowed scavengers again. I think we could have played scavengers again, so we would have gone like scavenger, and then probably wheel. Yeah, I think this would have been the next deck we played, which would have been fine. So, yeah, maybe 2 games is not enough to make the decks go truly wonky. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.